This is an issue that is very, very concerning to me, and it's something I've been hearing from people, from some of my friends. Sometimes partners come to me and they complain they've been experiencing over years, despite the fact that we've heard news that these things are easy, in quotes, to do. Now, it's something that people have discussed with me whenever they meet me. What do you do? And I said, I'm an agribusiness consultant. I set up and manage and all the likes. They're like, okay. How are you managing? I said, well, I'm managing fine. I'm managing okay. But we've tried it too, but it's not working. We've even tried to set up our own personal farm, but it's not working. What can we do? Then they said they've done it and they fizzled out, blah, 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 blah. What's it called? Laborers have taken their money away. The client they give their farm to set up has taken their money away. Consultants have taken their money and everything has gone out of the wind like that. I said, well, that is one thing I don't do. That's one thing I will never do. In fact, if you want to come and consult from me, I will tell you, I'm going to discourage you totally. Yes, I'm going to tell you the very, 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 very bad side of it. So that if you now make up your mind to go into it, then we now sit down, then we look at the logic strategically on how to come out with something good for your produce. Now, what do I want to talk to you about? I want to talk to you about some of the reasons why so many new farmers or maybe prospective farmers, they tend to fizzle out of the business of agriculture after 1 year or 2 years when they go into it. And these things boils down to three reasons. I will mention them in the course of this video. Number one, if I can't finish them, I'll finish the rest tomorrow because of our time. I don't want this video to be too lengthy. So I'll finish them in the course of this video. Now, the number one thing I'm going to mention, which is the fundamental, is your poor financial planning. Now, many of you, God has blessed me. Probably you are overseas, you have the money, God has blessed you, you've acquired properties, you've acquired lands, farmlands, residential lands, and you feel, my farmland, I don't want to be in waste, let me do something on it. You now said, okay, let me invest 100 million into it, let me invest 50 million into it. As an agri person, as a consultant, someone's going to help you set up your farm. I'm not going to advise you to do it because some of these things are what I've experienced in person. I've experienced them firsthand. Now, let me give an example. There was 1 year, I think in 2022, this man came to me that he has a 23 acres of land and he wants to do pineapple into the whole 23 acres. I asked him a question, have you done agriculture before? He said no. But he wants to do it big. I said, fine, it's wonderful. I love the ambition. Trust me, if I set up 23 acres of land for you, trust me, that's big money for me as well. It's a lot of money for me. I said, if I want to advise you in this, I would say, let's not do 23 acres at once. Let's start with 5 for a start. Then as that 5 expands, we've seen the success rate of the 5 acres. Let's move to 10. If you've seen the success rate of the 10, let's move to 15. Then from 15, we can jump to 20. Are you getting me? He said, no, blah, blah, blah. He was looking at me like, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I'm scared of the project, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. I advised him. Then he went away. In fact, he told me to give him an estimate of setup, which I gave him the cost and everything. He said, okay, get back to me. I never heard from him again. Then after like 2 years, he came back. No, I think after like some 15 months thereabout, I just saw his call one day and he said, he needs my help. That the farm he told me about the other time is not doing well. He eventually went ahead and did the 20 acres. As a matter of fact, he cannot boastfully say that 5 acres is doing well out of the 20 acre. He's not looking well managed, blah, 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 blah. I just smiled to myself. I said, well, no problem, I'm going to help you because it's my duty to make sure that anything that's called agribusiness succeeds, no matter who is doing it, whether you're a newbie or an old person in the business. On getting to the farm, I noticed that this thing is not truly well managed. If you have a 23-acre farm of land, what are you expecting to do? You're expecting that during harvest, you're expecting trucks to come and be picking up. Maybe you want to process, maybe you want to sell to market women. That's what you're expecting. But at the end of everything, when the harvest came, you were just picking like maybe 1,000, picking like maybe 2,000. The highest they picked out of the farm was around 10,000 at a go. We are talking of 23 acres farm of land. We have a 23-acre piece of land that took maybe a month to plant, according to what I heard. It took them a month to plant everything. What happened? He was eager. He was too anxious. He didn't get his own research very, very well because he has money. He just went into it, and at the end of the day, he fumbled it basically. What I'm going to say is that if you have maybe like 200 million, for example, divide that 200 million into three and take one portion of it into invest it into that business, into agriculture. Maybe you want to do cassava, invest 1/3 of it into that cassava business. Grow with the cassava, learn the experience, and make sure you are invested in it. Make sure the person that's helping you to set up is also giving you feedback on what is going on the farm. As you are going, as this person is taking care of the farm, you're also making research in your own end so that you can now look at the two results together and see what you get. If your results, or maybe at the end of the day, you're able to get maybe 60% ROI, maybe 40% or 50% ROI, you're able to know what are the do's and don'ts that you got wrong. Then you're able to take it up from there. That's how to go about this business. So don't just invest all the money as they're coming into it. Even people who are into crypto markets, they don't jump into crypto with all their money. Yes, I know crypto can be very risky according to those who are into it. Sometimes if you don't do big, you cannot win big, but that's not the case with agriculture. You have to learn as you grow. That's the way that it works in agric. Learn as you grow. Learn as you grow so that when you start, I have several examples that I can be giving you because of the length of this video, I'm going to stop today. Then tomorrow, I'll give other examples to buttress this my points that you have to have a very strong financial planning. Are you getting me? And along the line, you learn as you grow. Stay tuned for my video again, maybe on Monday or Tuesday. I'll drop another video on this series, and from there we'll pick it up. Till then, stay tuned. I'm Olufemi Daniel. Of course, I'm into agricultural consultancy and farm setup. If you need any information, kindly slide into my DM and ask any questions you want to. Till then, take care of yourself and God bless you.